Darling, you haven't moved for a while now. Are you really that exhausted? Have your defenses worn down so much that you can't even muster enough strength to move your own body? Do I need to perform the ritual for you? Don't worry, my love. I can do it perfectly fine. I have studied the process extensively. I could draw the symbol by heart, in my sleep, anytime. You aren't even darting your eyes across the room anymore. Have the voices stopped? Have you finally found a moment of rest from my voice? Have you finally found peace of mind at the cost of a whole bit more energy than you have? I'm right here, darling. I'm right here for you. Just say the word, and I'll enter that cage with you. And then we can be together forever. You know, I don't think I'll truly ever be able to express how much I love you. Not in 1,000 years can I tell you how much you mean to me. How much you matter to me. So, a grand gesture like this is all I can do for you. I don't want to keep you locked up. I don't want to starve you. I don't want to deny you. All I want to do is to feed you, to hug you, and to make you feel loved. Do you get that, right? You understand that I'm trying to be the only one who can make you feel warm inside, right? Good. Do you need some blood, maybe? It's right there next to you. If you take a sip, maybe you'll have enough strength to crawl over to me and perform that ritual. After all, I'm not going to stop you. Oh, you are taking a drink now, are you? Perhaps you're finally taking my advice? Finally bending the knee and preparing yourself to perform the ritual. To bind yourself to me, now and forever. I'd love that, darling. And I promise that if you do, I won't do anything remotely like this ever again. Shh. That's right. Come to me. Take as long as you need. I have patience. All the time in the world. One arm after another. Pulling yourself to me, bit by bit. I'm not a sadist. I'll prepare for the ritual so you don't have to put any more effort in. I'll open up my shirt so you can draw the symbol. There you go. Not too much longer now. Let me hold out my hand. That way, you can cut my finger in your fang the moment it comes into reach. Just remember not to drink from it too much now. We have got something we need to do first. But once it's done, well, darling, you can have as much blood as you need. I've got myself and a whole fridge more in case you need it. That's right. I could draw it myself, if you want me to. The ritual will still work, and you'll be probably somewhat slow in your current state. Well, that simplifies things. That way, all you have to do is say the words, and we'll be bound together like lovers forever. Doesn't that just sound nice? To have someone to spend your eternity with. I know you have met other vampires before who have done the same. Who made a mortal theirs to rely on. In the moment they were in their prime, turned them to have as an immortal, unwilting flower, forever at their side. That's what true love looks like. Never to be separated. Not by age, not by distance, and most certainly not by death. And I want to be able to show you what that feels like. What that tastes like. There you go. That's it. The blood in your finger slowly drying on my chest. I bet you can hear and feel my heart pounding. Do you know how excited I am for this? How long I have been waiting for this moment. It feels like finally everything's falling into place. You are about to become mine as much as I'm yours. You will be a place for me to belong. Someone who loves me. And someone who can never stop loving me ever again. Someone who will be there for me. For eternity. As long as I'm there for them. It's glorious purpose. To finally find love. To finally fill the missing part of me. Do you know how much effort it took me to get to where I am today? I was told thousands of times that I shouldn't love, that I'm insane, that I don't deserve love, that I have a condition, that I would only harm if I ever love someone. Look at me now. You are slowly chanting an eternal confession of love. Well, I haven't changed a single bit. All I have done is show my patience from the moment I was born. This is the moment I've been living towards. To finally have someone who understands me. Who loves me. That's right. It's okay. It's all over now. And you've done it. You have finally done it. And you have been so good for me. Now, let's get you out of that cage and into bed, shall we? I'm sure you'll much prefer the warmth and comfort of a bed to the cold, damp floor of my basement. There. I'm here now, my darling. You don't have to be afraid. Your loving bound is here to take care of you. Just rest yourself. Lean on my shoulders. I can carry you upstairs. Maybe you can even bite on my neck while we go up there. How's that sound? Don't worry. I'll get rid of the cage and all of the other contingencies tomorrow. We don't need them anymore. And some maybe a stake or two. Just in case someone thinks they can come between the two of us. Apart from that, we have no need for any of them anymore. You can sleep in my bed tonight. And tomorrow, I'll bring out the coffin I stole from your original burial site. I even had it repadded with soft, silky materials to have you sleep comfortably in. It's still at the cloth worker, but I can pick it up in no time. Doesn't it sound useful to have someone who can do your bidding during the day? That way you don't have to risk stepping into the sun ever again. If you ever need a thing during the daytime, I won't waste a second to go get it for you. I won't even hesitate. Shh. Spare your strength. I'm carrying you to the bed for you to rest, honey. Just sink in your veins and drink, my dear, but not too much. Just like any dehydrated person, you have to first drink in moderation to make sure your body doesn't reject it. Otherwise, we would be even further from home. And do not dare fall asleep on me. You hear that? No sleeping. I have to keep you awake for now. If you fall asleep while you're in a state like this, there's a chance you don't wake up at all. And there's not a snowball's chance in hell I'm letting your life slip away from me now. Not anymore. Never. From now on, you're stuck with me. And I'll be the best torture you've ever had. Forever at your side. Look at me, darling. Look me in my eyes. I'm never going to do anything you don't want me to do. Ever again. I'm your loyal pet. Your loving darling. Your mortal plaything. The time of you being forced into a cage in my basement is over. Now that your resistance is over and done with, I'll nurse you back to health until you are the vampire you used to be, in body and soul. I'll give you everything you could possibly want. And all I want in return is your love. All I want is to return to see a sparkle in your eyes every time you see me. And the ritual is going to make sure that happens. I'm a part of your soul now, my dear. So deeply entwined that you can never pull us apart. No matter what you tried. Imprinted into the very fabric of your being. fused together for fate to play with, but never, never to take apart. Just rest, my dear. Just let yourself be limp and feed on whatever comes into your mouth. The blood seeping out of my wound should be enough to satisfy you for a while, and your body can rest in the bed. There. That's warmer, isn't it? I got a heated blanket just for this moment. I know vampires don't have a beating heart, so they're always cold. And I can't have my lover feeling cold while we rest together, now can I? Shh, don't worry. This room is right in the middle of my house, so no windows to cover, no risk of sunlight getting in, nothing dangerous here. Just a soft, warm mortal body to crawl up against, to rest with. Just a place to recover energy after all that time of waiting until you were ready to accept me. And that's how you first fell asleep in my chest. I'm honestly not surprised you don't remember, my love. I mean, it's fairly normal for your mind to try to repress things like that. I must admit, too, the only reason I still remember is that I doubt myself about it every day. I don't know. I always wonder what our relationship would be like if it had started in a more classical way. Perhaps we'd be less special, less intimate, less open with each other. It's always in the back of my mind. I do feel guilty about it a lot, my dear. I love you too. With all my heart. I just feel like I should say sorry for that again, though. I know that I've more than made up for those months. More ways than one. But I still feel like it was a big, big mistake. I'll also be in the best choice I ever made. Who could possibly know if that situation could have ended differently? What if you had died? Or if you had somehow found a way to kill me? Then neither of us would be the same as we are now. Maybe things like that do happen in some other world. But I'm glad I live in the world where we're together. 'Cause I'm not sure I even want to live in the world where the most amazing darling vampire didn't love me with all their unbeating heart. I swear, my love, every day with you is like I'm experiencing the world through pink, sparkly glasses. Seeing only pink, glitter, and love and light. Nothing but the good in the world, the beauty, the greatness. And my heart flutters whenever I see you, because I can genuinely feel my heart beating faster just because you are near me right now. I know you can too. And if you want to, you can have a bite, by the way. Oh. You already ate? Who'd you hunt, my love? Don't tell me it was that one club again. Sweetie, you should know better than I know. They shove all sorts of things into their nose and arms over there. Sure, it's easy pickings, but it's much less healthy than proper blood. And you've got me to sustain you just in that case. You don't need to rely on such low quality filth to drink from. You've got a surprise for me. What could that be? Oh, you shouldn't have, baby. You were hunting for me to have a plaything as well. That's so sweet of you, darling. I can't believe you remembered the anniversary of something as silly as you laying on my chest the first time. I absolutely adore this gift. Just make sure they remember that they're a toy for me, and I'm yours. They don't have the hell-forsaken right to look at you, much less serve you. Nobody's worth for that job, except for people who are at least as devoted to you as I am, which is a high bar to set. But nothing's too high of a quality when it comes to my vampiric lover. I love you too, darling. Darling, you haven't moved for a while now. Are you really that exhausted? Have your defenses worn down so much that you can't even muster enough strength to move your own body? What will you decide? Oh, you're coming to me. I'm so glad you finally made your decision. Just come to me. Let me finally embrace you as you bind us together for the rest of our lives. Be they mortal or immortal. Shh. That's right. It's okay. You're ready now. It can all be over now. Just begin the ritual and bind me to you, and your suffering can come to an end. Just let me reach out my finger so you can begin the ritual. There you are. A small droplet of blood. Cut your finger on your fang, darling. That's not that hard, just... Hey, wait. What are you doing? Stop that. You... My love, you were supposed to cut my finger. Not my wrist. Is the hunger so bad you can't even tell the difference anymore? Okay. Wait just a second. I'll go to the medicine cabinet real quick to patch us up, and then we can... Darling. Let go of my hand, darling. Whenever you do. Don't let go. Let them bleed out. Let them die for what they did to you. Slowly. The only way you can beat them. My love, I know you don't want to leave me because I'm your only source of blood. But right now, can't let you drink yet. You're going to have to let me go, so we can first properly do the ritual. You need to bind me to you, for this does something serious to me. I'm still human, darling. I'm not an infinite well of blood. I'll still bleed to death. If you don't, let me go. Drip, drip, drip. Drink that little trickle of blood. It's not much, but your body works fast. Regain strength from blood. Drain them. Kill them. You have to take them down. That's the only thing that matters. Focus your willpower, your strength, everything that you have. Let go of me. I am no longer asking. You're weakened. Do you want me to get rough with you? Because I can, if I have to. Just because I love you doesn't mean I can't do terrible things to you. Especially if you're hurting me. No, I never want to hurt you. But once again, you are testing my patience with you, darling. Let their patience be their downfall. See red. You can already feel your strength coming back. Can't you? Each muscle building itself back up now that you've got access to blood. Untainted by anything they've added. Your senses sharpening. Your strength growing by the second. Just a little longer, and nothing they can do can let them escape anymore. Darling, stop. You're hurting me. This wasn't what you agreed to do. Stop trying to drink from me. I only offered you my hand so you could cut my finger, darling. You are not going to do something as terrible as this, are you? You're not going to try to kill the one mortal that loves you, accepts you, even though you're a vampire, learned everything about you, just to better know how to love you. Crocodile tears, so tasty. They're trying to invoke some sense of false empathy in you. I'm predator at heart, even if they would never admit it. They stalk their prey, come for them when they're most vulnerable and least expected. They even toy with their food. They're worse than a vampire. Worse than you. But not perfect. No hunter is successful every time. And you're their fatal prey. You'd never give in, never surrender. You'd fight until the bitter end. Please. And they never expected that. They thought you'd give in eventually. Oh, look at them now. Slowly losing life, losing blood, losing power. As you just drink and grow. Every delicious red drop, making sure that you'll end their life. Pull them closer. You need to get out of here. They're carrying a key or something. They were planning to get you out of here once you imprinted. The key is on them somewhere. You Not now. You are. We are so close. We could finally be together. Just you and I. I've shown all of this patience out of love. Everything I've done is out of love for you. And I know the way I love is different from most other people, but I thought you'd understand. I thought you'd see my way. There it is. The fear in their eyes when they realize they're way past the tipping point. And you can force them to stay here, to bleed out completely. The blood-thinning venom in your fang will make sure they won't stop bleeding until they're dead. And you deep in their darker cage means there's nothing that they can do. Nothing. But wait and see you become stronger and stronger as they begin to knock on death's door. All I wanted was to love you. Not this. Never to hurt you. Never to frustrate you. I'm sorry if I didn't come across like that. I'm getting so lightheaded. It's also loopy and hazy. It's almost like a dream. Just like a dream. I hope this is a dream. I hope that I fall asleep. Watching the love of my life next to me. Sleeping as well. With my arms wrapped around you. Your cold skin against my warmth. My heart beating slowly as I drift off into a nice deep slumber. I hope that I didn't hurt you in any way. That we love each other. In some other world outside of this horrible, horrible dream. That you bound yourself to me. And that we were so happy together. I hope that you can find it in your unbeating heart to forgive me. I hope somewhere in the cold night you'll think of me. There it is. That last droplet of life. Plenty more blood spark in their eyes, slowly dimming. Each moment, less lifelike, less human, more object. In the end, they were really just like any other human. They can't stop themselves from bleeding to death. Given a large cry and some time. Now, where's that blasted key? We have to get out of here for that withdrawal really kicks in. You're lucky if a different voice in your head is the only permanent mark this leaves on you. That's all. How long have you been here now? Wait. Give a second. Just focus. It's clear now. The world around is probably a calendar. It's round. 8 months? They had you in here for over half a year. And you sustained yourself with, what, 3 full packs of what at most? Okay, this is stunning. But not that important. For now, what we need to get out of here is just have to get incredibly close to this human corpse. What's left of someone who managed to kidnap a vampire and nearly get away with it as well. That's right. There we go. Keys. Now we got the keys. Now we just need to put them in the locker on the other side without touching the silver. Pray to everything unholy that they don't have other layers of defense. In case you escaped, just get out. As far away as possible. If it's daytime, just hope they're remote enough that nobody notices their absence. And if it's nighttime, we're finally free. Not unscathed, but free to go where we please. To hunt again. To finally still that growling thirst you've had for 8 God-given months. Hurts. Don't touch the bars. Wait. The key was the thing that hurt. A silver key, huh? Still trying to be a nuisance just by being clever. Even in death. Almost makes you feel bad for them, doesn't it? Keyword there is almost. That corpse over there. That thing. That's a monster. The world is lucky that you were their goal. Just with that kind of intelligence and determination. Well, the last time we saw that was at the start of the Second World War. There we go, finally. You get to step out of the silver cage after being stuck inside of it for such a long time. 8 months. It's impressive that you're even still alive. What alone that you escaped. No. Let's just drain any blood left in there. We can't waste a warm meal after all. Now what's next? Escaping the basement is the logical first step, but then there might be some traps or something. So waiting for a moment to regain her strength isn't a bad idea. Just let the blood make its way through your system. No way in heaven you'll be here any longer than you need to. And maybe it's a good idea to just mess up their body a little bit. Just to make sure they don't have any backup plans for when they die. No. No, we've done enough. They're done. And the only thing left behind in this world is the fact that you think their voice now, so... But that'll fade over time, right? Right? Saying I hope so. It would be way too weird to think like this forever. But... at least if that's all, then that's all. Okay, that's a crucifix. Nothing can handle, but not quite as easy as it would have been to escape. Especially since you are still weakened. Just take a deep breath and move past without looking at it. Just ignore it. You'll be fine. It's not like this is a church or a holy ground or anything. It's just a T-shape. It's silly. It's not like a simple shape like that could hurt a mortal vampire, or a freaking spice, or a sharpened pole made of one of the most common materials on the planet. How on earth? Why is this immortal body so powerful yet so fragile? Right, okay, just... styrophobia. My age's old enemy. Seriously though, one random Jewish guy dies and suddenly all vampires get irrational fear crosses. Kiss my mortal ass. The Romans crucified people all the time, and I never got an issue from it. But just because this Jesus guy died for humanity's sins, suddenly I'm forced to be scared of crosses. Alright. Let's get out of here. Looks like it's evening, or at least almost night. Did they have anything other than a cross and some silver to stop me? Or did all the research actually net them one of our deeper weaknesses? You know, looking at this place, they kind of had their ducks in a row. There's plenty of plastic bags for blood here, metering, food or cordyceps. They had like 5 different medications just to raise the amount of blood for their body. And these were wreaking havoc on their body all these 8 months. It's impressive they could survive that. Maybe humans aren't as fragile as I thought. Oh, no, I'm gonna be sick. Did I really just think that? I wish the stupid voice in my head could just switch back to my own. Instead of having to hear the echoes of that wretched scum that trapped me, repeating my own thoughts. But it's been enough. I'm finally out of that filthy dark basement. No more hunger or silver. It's finally time to hunt the nights again. Time to feed. Time to feast. It's time to enjoy my life again. And try to find out what the rest of the group has been doing in the past 8 months. 'Cause they sure haven't been looking for me. Freedom, blood. The darkness of the night. This is what I live for. This is who I am. Not some sort of lockdown lover, kept like something between a slave and a child. Help me. Snashiva. move for a while now. Are you really that exhausted? Have your defenses worn down so much that you can't even muster enough strength to move your own body? Do I need to perform the ritual for you? Don't worry, my love. I can do it perfectly fine. I have studied the process extensively. I could draw the symbol by heart, in my sleep, anytime. You aren't even darting your eyes across the room anymore. Have the voices stopped? Have you finally found a moment of rest from my voice? Have you finally found peace of mind at the cost of a whole bit more energy than you have? I'm right here, darling. I'm right here for you. Just say the word, and I'll enter that cage with you. And then we can be together forever. You know, I don't think I'll truly ever be able to express how much I love you. Not in 1,000 years can I tell you how much you mean to me. How much you matter to me. So, a grand gesture like this is all I can do for you. I don't want to keep you locked up. I don't want to starve you. I don't want to deny you. All I want to do is to feed you, hug you, love you. From the moment we met, all I could feel was love. All I could think about was you. How amazing you are. The color of your eyes, the veins in your hands, the sharp corners of your fangs. It's like a statue of the Greek gods, come to life specifically for me. A gift from the gods in the form of a vampire. You know, when you think about it, that's almost funny. When I was a child, the local priest called me a demon. The doctors declared me insane. Some form of emotional attachment disorder. I couldn't connect with anyone. And when I did, I attached to people so heavily that I'd kill anyone who got between us. How many lives have your fangs and nails taken, my love? Thousands? Just to sustain yourself. And in a way, all I'm looking for is love to keep me going. So, if I'm used to having to kill a few people here and there to find the love I need to sustain myself, then why wouldn't I fall in love with a vampire? Someone who needs to kill to survive. If anything, you are just the same as me, only more extreme. You are a violent struggle for survival. The night given form struggling against the dying of a darkness that makes you up. unrestricted brutality. Some people see it as a curse to be a vampire, a dark punishment. But really, it's rebirth, making everything more intense, greater. Your lifespan extended indefinitely. Your senses heightened incredibly. A form to fit your beautiful, violent soul feeding on carnage, destroying life to maintain your own. It's beautiful, in its own wonderful way. Darling, I know you're probably exhausted, but can you move for me? If even just a little bit. I want to make sure you're still alive. I don't want to have to use silver holy water to do it. You know that I don't want to hurt you, only as a last resort. If I know nothing else would succeed. So just move. Even a little bit, so I don't have to hurt you. 'Cause I really don't want to, my love. Hurting you, if it's not absolutely necessary, is an unforgivable act for me. I couldn't live with myself if I knew that I'd hurt you and I could have shown some patience or done something else. Darling. 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 Please just say something. Move a little bit. Anything. Even just a finger, just to make sure you're alright. You're not trying to trick me, right? You wouldn't try to play with my heart like that, would you? I love you. You wouldn't do that to someone who loves you. You don't stare them like that. Darling, are you okay? You're so pale. Paler than normally. You're supposed to be warmer than this. Livelier than this. You're supposed to move. To live. To be mine. Are you shutting yourself down to wait out my patience? I have heard that some vampires have the sort of hibernation type of ability. You're probably just one of them, right? You wouldn't just leave me like that, right? Yes, my darling is one of those special vampires who can do that. It's just another thing to love about you. Because you could sleep next to me. You're still in there. How would you? How can I get you out of the state? Maybe you'll come out if you have enough blood again. That's how hibernation works. The animals sleep until prey is abundant again, so they can go back to hunting. It's just like that. I just need to feed you and you'll be alright again. Safe and loved in my arms. And when you see that I save you, you'll love me, right? You'll love me, won't you? Okay. Let's just empty the bag here first. Maybe I don't need to do anything drastic. Maybe that's enough already. Come on. This is blood. Just drink up. Don't let it go to waste. Just let it flow into your mouth and down your throat. Delicious, wonderful blood, vessel of life, the everlasting youth that fills you. Delicious red blood. Just let it flow through you. Energy, strength, life. This is what you need, right? Just open your eyes. Just drink and you open your eyes. I'm giving it to you. All the blood you need. All you have to do is stay with me, okay? Stay with me. No, don't let it come in your mouth. Darling, you have to. You have to swallow it. You have to absorb it. Feed on it. Make it a part of you. You have to drink, darling. You have to stay with me. I'm not letting you slip out of my hands. You're mine. Your soul, your body, your life. We're meant to be together forever. And you can't get rid of me. You can't leave me like this. Drink, damn it. Drink the damn... Okay, I get it. I understand. It's not fresh. It's not warm. You want it straight from the source. I can do that. I can feed you. The blood bag is already coming for me. It's just too clinical, too old, too cold. I just need to give you a little bit straight from the source. Let you taste it while it's still warm. So that you wake up. Because you're going to wake up. You're just sleeping. You're just asleep. Hibernation. You're fine. You're going to be fine. Alright, okay. Need blade. Just small cut of my wrist, give you some warm blood. Then you open your eyes. You'll tell me you love me. You'll finally wrap your arms around me, and then we'll be together forever. Inseparable. Bound together by ritual, by blood, by love, by everything. Okay. Swiss Army knife. Just right there. Small cuts hold over your mouth. Okay. There you go. Do you feel that? Do you taste it? Warm blood. My warm blood. You'll wake up for that, won't you? You'll open your eyes for me. I was too extreme, wasn't I? I went too far. I always go too far. I'm just like that. Everyone always told me I was too extreme, too fast, too rough. When I saw you, I thought you'd be able to handle it. When I found out you're a vampire, I thought that meant we were perfect together. No matter what I did, how extreme I was being, all you need is a little blood, and you would be fine. Nothing could ever do permanent harm. No tantrum, no accidents. The perfect partner. For someone who knows they can't be trusted not to crush the things they love in sheer adoration. I'm starting to feel a bit cold, my love. Fantasy. You better wake up soon. I'm not an endless well of blood. Not all at once. I need time to. No. Can't end like this. Wake up, darling. This is the perfect time to strike. Even if this is your Master planned to escape. I don't care. Just wake up. Wake up. Please. We are standing at the edge of something. Alarm dropped down. One foot fully on the ground. The other foot just over the edge as we look down. Each breath is an incredible labor. Each movement slow and full of effort, like wading through water. We look into each other's eyes. You open your mouth to speak, but I raise my hand. Because I already know what you're going to say. I already know what it is you want to tell me. That edge. It's not here for you. You are not going to jump, nor hold my hand. You are different from me. You're so unbound from your life. Your body uncoupled from my concepts of afterlife. I'm the one that needs to make a choice here. Maybe if I jump off the edge, there's more to be had. But you're here too. And I want to stay with you. But then, you don't want me to. You shake your head. You point at the plunge below. I open my eyes for a short moment. A mess of blood surrounds me, all of it my own. It's so cold. But I don't even have the energy to shiver. Your eyes are closed as well. Your undeath faded away, even more than my life has. I close my eyes again. Probably for the last time. But the image haunts me. The blood dripping out of your mouth and onto the floor around us. Sticky and warm. Forming a perfectly round stain around the two of us. With me on my knees, a cut on my wrist which is resting on your face, between your teeth. My body slumped onto its side, dropped on your chest. It's hauntingly beautiful to anyone else. All my mind simply screams is that this isn't what was supposed to happen. It wasn't my intention. At no point did I want this to happen. All I wanted was to make you love me, but you're looking at me as you sit on the edge, dangling your legs off the precipice. I'm standing upright, still 1 foot halfway off the edge. You're allowed to talk to me, communicate with me however you want, but you don't want to. I look down, and vertigo takes my mind. It's a nauseatingly deep chasm, and the drop tempts me of its very existence. I could simply walk away, not draw myself down to whatever's down there. But I know that if I do, you'll stay here and leave me to wander forever. The only thing keeping you here is me, and whatever force allowed you to be the one that gets to talk to me in this moment, and this choice. I smile, realizing that once again, I'm the only one thing standing between you and freedom. If I had showed some patience, I could keep you here forever, with me. Forever, truly. Without a limit whatsoever. No breaks to eat or drink, no sleep, no nothing. I could look into your eyes until the end of time, no matter how much you resent me for it. But I don't do that. I take a step forwards and begin my fall. I take a step forwards and you slip out of view. Our eye contact broken. And now, all that I see is black.